Hey, what's up, YouTube? Israel back in with a quick fragrance video. Today I have another first impressions video. It's kind of a cheapie, not sure if it's a goodie yet. I'll let you guys know. I was out running errands today, went by my local Marshalls and found this one there for a good price. Figured I'd pick it up. Tried to look for it in Fragrantica, couldn't find it. It's not in their database. Which tells me either it's not really good or somehow Fragrantica just skipped over it somehow. I don't know. But I looked up some of the notes online. It sounds pretty good. It is from a house that I've tried a couple from. There's been a couple that I like. There's maybe I think maybe 5 or 6 or 7 fragrances from the house. It is a designer. The first fragrance that I still wear this. I haven't had a chance to do a video of it yet, but this I consider this one a cheapie but goodie fragrance. It is Ed Hardy's Villain. I actually wore this one on my trip to Boston last fall, and so every time I smell this fragrance, it reminds me of Boston, and so that's good because that was a fun trip. But this is a really underrated fragrance, I think. I think for the money, I think I paid like 10 bucks for this. It's a 2.5. And it lasts a pretty good time and actually has a few different stages in it. So check this one out if you haven't, Ed Hardy Villain. But I'll maybe do a review, a little bit further in-depth review on this one in the future. But this is really good bang for your buck fragrance right here in the summer and fall-ish weather, spring maybe. Anyway, but it is from the Ed Hardy house, and it is called Love is True Till Death. Here's the bottle here. It just came in a little plastic tube like some of their other fragrances. It was only 15 bucks for a 3.4. Figured I'd pull the trigger on it, see what it's about. Kind of has a weird presentation. It kind of has like this. I just shook it up, but it kind of has like this clear bottom and like blue top liquid juice, and it says like mix them up. Like shake it for it to work or something. I'm not really sure what that's about. I'm assuming it's a new kind of gimmick or something. Let's see here. It was released in 2014. It says EDT, so probably not going to be very strong. It could be, though. So it's called Love is True Death. Don't know who the nose is. It has bergamot, apple, mint, nutmeg, juniper berry, saffron, sandalwood, vetiver, amber, and musk. A lot of these notes I really enjoy, so the bergamot and the apple and the mint sound pretty good. Really, the juniper berry sounds good in it. The amber and the sandalwood sound like it might be pretty good too. So I just want to give it a try. It wasn't very expensive. I wanted to give it a first impressions. Figured it'd give me a chance to maybe, if you guys haven't tried this one out there, give you guys a little heads up on it or whatever. So here's the bottle. Not sure if you have to shake up the juice. I'm going to, just because it says to on the box here. It says shake and sprays. I'm assuming maybe, I don't know how they did this. Maybe this is the alcohol and this is or this one seems thicker at the bottom. I don't know what they did. I'm not a chemist or anything. So we'll go ahead and shake it up and get a good shake. I mean, I don't know if this is fun for people to do. I think it's kind of gimmicky, honestly. I think it's a little goofy to do that, but whatever. I'll do it just to see if it really works or makes it combine fragrances or whatever. So here's my good arm, and here is Love is True Till Death by Ed Hardy. So we'll see what it smells like. Okay. Sort of warm, spicy, but also cooling at the same time. It's fruity. I'm getting that mint, so it's kind of cooling. Kind of generic, actually. A little bit barbershop-ish. Yeah, this is kind of generic. This just reminds me of like something else that I've smelled a long time ago. Nothing really groundbreaking at the first 30 seconds. It's not awful. It's not bad. The sprayer's terrible. It only sprays out a little bit of juice. Kind of fruity. It's like fruity and spicy, almost like a ginger ale type of. So it's kind of fruity and like uplifting, but kind of spicy and a little bit warm, kind of like ginger ale does. When you have ginger ale, it's kind of fruity, but it kind of has that little bite in the back. Hmm. If that's a juniper berry, that's what I'm smelling because it's definitely like a fruit. It's kind of fruity and it's turning fruity and woody now. Getting a little bit better. I know that I've smelled this before somewhere. I just don't know what it is. Starting to smell. It smells really fruity now. Okay, it's not bad. It's not projecting like it's not very strong. It doesn't seem very thick or anything. But it's not bad for 15 bucks for a 3.4 ounce. Might be worth it, maybe. But to me, it's pretty generic. Don't really see, it getting too much press. Here's what it looks like now. It's kind of starting to like whatever it is. I guess it has an oil in it. Which, if there's oil in it, which makes me think that it's going to last a long time because if they put some sort of oil in the base or into it, maybe it'll stick on your skin longer. So, I mean, if that's the case, obviously I won't be able to tell you now. But it's already starting to bubble up. It's starting to separate, like right here. It's like clear blue, and it's starting to get like kind of like a lava lamp, like all the little tiny bubbles down here of like the oil. Not sure how they did that. So yeah, it's fruity and woody and kind of citrusy. That mint's coming out, so it's cooling. It's cooling as well. I mean, it's not a bad scent, honestly. I just don't really. It just reminds me of like something from like Lacoste or like one of those cheaper Boss fragrances, like the Boss is it Energies or something like that. Just nothing groundbreaking. This is like a total like just like a designer. Maybe that's why for Granica didn't even pick it up. I mean, it's not awful. And actually, the reviews that I read on Amazon were pretty good about this when they're saying that they love it when their boyfriend wears this one and this and that, and it's very uplifting. So I can see that because like the mint and the juniper berry, kind of woody and fruity. I mean, I've tried it in the summer, but again, this just smells pretty average. Just like like I've smelled this before somewhere else. So anyway, all right. So that was Ed Hardy. I don't know why they gave it such a long name. Love is true till death. Released in 2014. So yeah, that was that. If you want to try a cheapie, 15 bucks for a 3.4 ounce, maybe this might be good for like a high school kid or something. Something to wear. It's starting to turn a little. It almost smells like apple and pear now because I believe there's apple in here. So I'm getting that apple note. I mean, who knows? It's a first impression. This actually might get better after time. We'll see. It's starting to get like crisp and fresh like apples. So I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. So far, it's kind of just plain, nothing groundbreaking. But I do think it would be good for like a kid. Right now, as far as I can tell, maybe a high school kid or maybe even middle school. Kind of a safe scent, 15 bucks, not too expensive. You know, this might have the little girls flocking over to them. So yeah, I mean, give it a smell over it. At the wherever you find this, if you can go get it at Marshalls. I guess they don't have testers there, but anyway, so that is True Love is True Till Death, and yeah, we'll give it right now. Give it average markings. If it ends up getting better, I'll do a review on it. It's not a bad smelling scent. So anyway, all right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all the comments. I'm trying to get back to everybody when you guys comment. Thanks for all the suggestions and for everything else. I'm going to do another video here real quick of another first impressions of another cheapie that I heard of. And until then, yeah, y'all take care. Bye.